One of the greatest Greco-Roman wrestlers of all time, Alexander Karelin. In Greco-Roman wrestling, Alexander Karelin is a real legend. Famed as the Russian Bear, and by a number of other nicknames, Karelin's unparalleled strength on the mat confirms his place among the sport's elite. Unmatched in his legacy is Karelin's Olympic gold medal win under 3 flags, along with an incredible 887 victories and 2 losses in his wrestling career. Under the guidance of coach Viktor Kuznetsov, Karelin began his adventure at the age of 13, and his move to the super heavyweight class signaled the start of an incredible career. His early brilliance was demonstrated by his 1985 junior world title victory and his dominance in Greco-Roman wrestling at Friendship 84. Karelin's remarkable 14 competition victories in 1986 hinted at the illustrious career he would forge in the wrestling community. His whole career is filled with jaw-dropping moments that have left fans in awe. So, without further ado, let's get into the top 9 craziest moments of Alexander Karelin. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. That way, you won't miss out on any of our future uploads. Number 9. Alexander Karelin vs. Rulon Gardner. In the lead-up to the Olympic Games in Sydney, Alexander Karelin, a 9-time world champion and defending Olympic champion, was the clear favorite for victory. Even the president of the International Olympic Committee, Juan Antonio Samaranch, was present in the competition hall to personally award Karelin his potential 4th Olympic gold medal. Despite a track record of dominance, the unexpected unfolded in the final against American Rulon Gardner. Gardner, well prepared by his coach Dan Chandler, presented a formidable challenge, countering Karelin's renowned holds. At 33 years old, Karelin seemed to lack the once commanding physical prowess that allowed him to effortlessly lift opponents. In a surprising turn, Gardner took the lead, capitalizing on a penalty against Karelin. This marked Karelin's first defeat in 13 years and his first loss in international competition, shattering the aura of invincibility that surrounded him. The match showcased the unpredictability of sports and the emergence of an unexpected underdog. Number 8. Alexander Karelin vs. Mihaly Dikbardos. The experienced Russian wrestler Alexander Karelin squared off against the strong Hungarian wrestler Mihaly Dikbardos in the much-awaited 2000 Olympic Greco-Roman wrestling contest at 130 kilograms. In what was considered the greatest match in Olympic wrestling history, Karelin was going to defend his unrivaled reputation following a decade of dominance in which he won 3 gold medals in a row in the Olympics, 1988, 92, and 96. Karelin emerged victorious in this contest. He secured the win by decision, and while Dikbardos put up a strong fight, Karelin's experience and skill prevailed. Number 7. Alexander Karelin vs. Hector Milion. In the 1994 Wrestling Championship in Tampere, Finland, the celebrated wrestler Alexander Karelin showcased his formidable skills. Facing a Cuban opponent, Karelin dominated the match with his trademark gut-wrench maneuvers, securing a decisive 8-0 victory. This win not only earned him the gold medal, but also added another triumph to his remarkable career, which boasted 3 Olympic golds, 9 world championships, and 12 European titles. Karelin's display of power and expertise further solidified his reputation as one of the greatest wrestlers, leaving an indelible mark on the wrestling world with his consistent excellence. Number 6. Alexander Karelin vs. Matt Ghaffari. The great Russian super heavyweight Alexander Karelin won his 3rd consecutive gold medal in Greco-Roman wrestling at the Olympics in a historic wrestling match. The fierce match between the 130-kilogram or 286-pound competitor and American wrestler Matt Ghaffari took place in overtime. Karelin, the 6-time world champion, intelligently resisted Ghaffari's persistent attempt to go for his head, attacking the upper body to score the crucial 1 point and seal the match with a 1-0 score. Karelin takes another gold medal to his remarkable career, displaying unmatched technique and making a lasting impression on wrestling history. He has been undefeated in international contests since 1988. Number 5. Alexander Karelin vs. Omran Ayari. At the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta, there was an exciting wrestling match between Russian wrestler Alexander Karelin and Tunisian competitor Omran Ayari. Karelin, a seasoned wrestling expert, displayed incredible skills with lightning-fast moves like gut wrench and crotch lift stack, showing his dominance. He strategically controlled Ayari throughout the match and won impressively with a score of 10-0. Not just because of his technical prowess, but also his deep understanding of the sport. This victory added to Karelin's impressive career, including 3 Olympic gold medals, 9 world championships, and 12 European titles. The match highlighted Karelin's legacy as a wrestling legend, emphasizing his precise and skillful approach to the sport, which left a lasting impact on wrestling worldwide. Number 4. Karelin vs. Johansson. Against the formidable Alexander Karelin, Tomasz Johansson could only muster 1 point in a wrestling career characterized by perfection. The legendary Russian wrestler was an intimidating opponent due to his unparalleled reach and strategic skill. As a brilliant strategist, Karelin waited patiently for Johansson to move, taking advantage of the chance to take down his opponents gradually. Karelin, who is renowned for his superb lifting and throwing skills, proved his ability to compete in 2 crucial throws that confirmed his place in the wrestling community as a legitimate winner. Number 3. Alexander Karelin vs. Craig Pittman, 1989 World Championships. In this match from 1989, Alexander Karelin, a renowned wrestler, competes against Craig Pittman from the USA. Karelin's exceptional skills and unique style stand out as he dominates the mat. Despite the match following different rules at that time, Karelin's control is clear. He executes his famous reverse lift, lifting his opponent and securing a strong pin. This match highlights why Karelin is celebrated as one of the greatest wrestlers ever. Number 2. Alexander Karelin vs. Sergei Mareko. In this wrestling match, we see Alexander Karelin from Russia taking on a Moldovan opponent. Karelin, known for winning 3 Olympic gold medals in a row, is determined to continue his dominance in the wrestling world. Despite his opponent knowing his strengths, Karelin's smart moves and strategies become evident during the match. As the bout goes into overtime, Karelin faces a tough challenge but eventually comes out as the winner. This victory brings him closer to achieving his goal of securing a 3rd consecutive Olympic title. The match showcases Karelin's legendary skills and endurance in the world of wrestling. Number 1. Alexander Karelin vs. Akira Maeda. In this wrestling match from 1999 in Japan, Alexander Karelin, a legendary Greco-Roman wrestler with multiple Olympic victories, faces off against Akira Maeda, a Japanese pro wrestler. Karelin, known for his incredible strength and undefeated streak, showcases his signature moves, including a reverse body lift. The match seems intense, going into overtime, and despite Maeda's efforts, Karelin emerges victorious, possibly through a submission attempt. The match has some uncertainty about whether it's a choreographed or real fight, but the physicality and throws make it engaging and real. It highlights Karelin's dominance and wrestling skills. If you found these matches as thrilling as we did putting them together, consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Stay tuned for more exciting content because you won't want to miss out on the upcoming action.